We're going to take a break from the questions for a moment and have Steve give us a tour of the zoo and talk about what Zoo Boise is doing to save animals around the world. And we've got the lions back here. What's Zoo Boise doing to help save the lions?
You know, I wish I could tell you that animals are in great shape, but unfortunately there's a lot of animals, like lions, that are kind of in trouble in the wild. There's only about 20,000 lions left in all of Africa. 20 years ago, there were 400,000 lions. There's only 3,200 tigers. There's only 25,000, polar bears left. So a lot of the animals that we're so familiar with are really in trouble. So what we've done is we've tried to take a visit to the zoo and turn it into a conservation action. So we were the first zoo in the country that when you come here, you pay your admission price to get in, but you also pay a conservation fee on top of that. And all that money goes to help protect animals in the wild. And then when you do stuff like feed giraffes, or take our boat ride, or feed the sloth bears or any of the animals in the zoo farm, all that money adds up and it goes to help protect animals in the wild. In fact, in June of this year, we hit the $2 million mark in terms of the amount of money raised by our visitors to help protect animals in the wild. So for lions in particular, we have a partnership with a place called Gorongosa National Park, which is in the country of Mozambique. And Gorongosa was once one of the greatest parks in all of Africa. And unfortunately, there was a long war and the park was destroyed and almost all the animals were killed. And so we're part of a team that's helping to put that national park back together again. It's an incredibly important place for lions. There's now, the last estimate, there were now 76 lions in Gorongosa National Park. There were 200 before the war, so it dropped to just a handful, and so now it's up to 76. So every time you come to Zoo Boise, you're helping to do things like protect lions in Gorongosa.
Now we've moved to the giraffes. Are giraffes endangered too?
You know, there's about 80,000 giraffes left in Africa, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually down quite a bit. And there's various kinds of giraffes that are more trouble than others. And I'm always a big fan of giraffes. Ever since I was 4, I have a picture of myself in a giraffe costume sitting on my desk when I was just a little kid. So, huge fan of giraffes.
If you're a young person and you want to help save endangered animals, what can you do?
I would imagine being a young person, it's difficult because, you love animals and you start to hear that some of them aren't in great shape and you're wondering, what can I possibly do? Well, zoos are a great way for you to get involved. At Zoo Boise, we have this fantastic zoo team program. We have about 140 teenagers who help us all summer long, and I know that a lot of zoos in Idaho and across the country have a similar program, so it's a way for teenagers to come down. They help us educate the public about what's going on in the natural world. They help us raise money for conservation. They help us teach classes to smaller kids. So it's just a great way, and you've got all this energy and interest and enthusiasm, and a zoo can provide a wonderful outlet to help you channel that into something that directly helps protect animals in the wild.
Okay, let's go to one more stop.
Okay.
These zebras, this type particular, is very rare, you tell me.
There's only about 2,500 of this particular, it's called Grevy zebra. There's 4 different species of zebra, with Grevy's being one of them. So 2,500 of them left. They're found in northern Kenya and southern Somalia. You know, if I had to sort of give a message to all of your viewers out there, I would say, this is the only planet that we have. I know we explore Mars and stuff like that, but we're not going there anytime soon. This is the planet that we have, and so I would encourage everybody to learn about their planet, care about their planet, and then take action, because this is the world that you're going to inherit, and what lives here with the rest of us for a long time is really going to be up to you. And so learn about your planet and learn how to care for your planet. And one of the things that we try to do at Zoo Boise is help you to learn how to care for your planet.